I was in the law library at Georgetown Law School, and somebody came running in, a student who really was a critic of President Kennedy's. They said, they shot President Kennedy, and I turned to him, I said, that's a stupid joke. And then I realized the look on his face, the shock, the anguish, he was telling the truth. We lived in a basement apartment, not far from the hospital where my wife worked, and we didn't have a car. Usually take the bus. I ran out and grabbed a cab, and my heart was just pounding. I got to our apartment, the door was locked, my wife had been working, she was on the night shift, and I pounded on the door. She came to the door, and I said, they've shot him. It's like it was yesterday. We'd bought a TV set just a couple weeks before. We turned it on just in time to see Walter Cronkite give his well-known statement looking at the clock. We were completely numbed. It's amazing how almost by the minute this comes back in my mind. I remember some things from law school, of course, but I remember nothing from those 3 years of law school that stand out so vivid. I can recall how we felt. I can take you almost to the foot where we stood when that cortege went by. Anytime we go by that spot, we both look at it, even today, and it comes back. I think of it when I go out on the balcony of my office, and I look down where that was. We knew the cortege was going to come up Pennsylvania Avenue to the Capitol. We thought we wouldn't try to stand in line at the Capitol. My wife was almost 7 months pregnant at the time. I was going to go down. She said she wanted to go too, and we stood there. We stood with these hundreds of thousands of people on Pennsylvania Avenue. Total silence. We heard the cortege leaving, and we could hear the drums. We could also hear on the street lights, even those that were 7 or 8 lanes away from us, we could hear the click as they would change color. Of course, the streets were blocked, but the street lights were still going, and you could hear the click. I remember the cars coming by. I remember one carrying Robert Kennedy, and he was sitting like this. I doubt if he could even see all the crowds were out there. He was just, his head was down. Mrs. Kennedy, similar, saw the president. And then the day of the funeral, went back home. On the TV, we saw the flyover, the missing man. We ran outside of our apartment just in time to see the jets fly up over us. And then we saw Air Force One come by, and we could see it just coming out from dipping its wing, flying very low. I think we cried ourselves to sleep.